Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to the beautiful Komoka Wellness and Recreation Center for tonight's contest between the Komoka Kings and the St. Mary's Lincolns. The Kings, winners of 5 in a row, are coming off a big 5-2 win over the top of the standing Leamington Flyers, who have had a phenomenal season to this point. The Kings came out with a big win on Thursday night by a score of 5-2. They got on the board in the first period. Adam Zuckerman scored his first goal as a Komoka King. He wasn't done that night. Then in the second period, Easton Cowan scored a beautiful goal on a breakaway that you've surely seen on social media by now. It's been making the rounds quite a bit. A beautiful goal. Cowan came in on a breakaway shorthanded, went to the backhand, spun around, and was able to beat Ryan Polidori, giving the Kings a 2-0 advantage and a lead that the Leamington Flyers would take back pretty quickly. They tied things up 2-2 with a power play goal and won at even strength. A couple of nice moves there. They tied the game, but the Kings took the lead right back with 3 unanswered goals, including an empty netter from Adam Zuckerman to end the game. So they got a 5-2 win against the Flyers, and Jackson McElwain scored the 4th goal for the Komoka Kings. McElwain had been without a point for a little while, so good to see him get back on the score sheet. For the St. Mary's Lincolns, it was an eventful week. The week began by them letting go their head coach, Trent McClement. McClement led the team to one of their most successful years in recent history in 2019-2020, where the Lincolns won behind the St. Mary's Lincolns bench, and a lot of Lincoln's staff have good memories of Trent, and they wish him the best of luck going forward. But that means that there was a new head coach in town for Friday night's contest against the London Nationals, and that head coach was Jeff Bradley, who many around the GOJHL may know as a Nationals assistant. Bradley spent 5 years as an assistant in London under Pat Powers, and then this season under Colin Martin to start the year. But once the St. Mary's head coaching job opened up, he took it and he became the head coach of the Lincolns. And Ryan Shipley left the Lincolns as well. He is now an assistant coach with the London Nationals. So a lot of Nationals trades happening between them and the Lincolns. And then today, Ryan Cooper of the London Nationals made his way to St. Mary's. But last night at the Pyramid Recreation Center, it was a chaotic contest. It was an exciting one all throughout. St. Mary's had an early lead, and then they gave it back. It was tied up. The game eventually went to overtime, where there was an exciting 3-on-3, and you can bet that whenever Jeff Burridge, Owen McGowan, and Zach Power are the only 3 on the ice for a team against another team with 3 players, it's going to be an exciting one. So that game went to a shootout where St. Mary's won. The Kings have several scratches in the lineup tonight. They are without Jack Uniacke, Easton Cowan, Adam Zuckerman, Ethan Matthews, Owen Lukings, and Nolan Burnside. So they'll be playing several players short. Tyrell Campbell will be in the lineup for the Komoka Kings as an AP. The starting goaltenders are Bryce Walkarius and Michael Emsley for St. Mary's and Komoka respectively. We'll now set it down to ice level for player introductions and the national anthem.
Starting goal,
Anthem's complete, and we're nearly ready for action here in Komoka at the Wellness Center between the Kings and the St. Mary's Lincolns. The Kings will be starting out with Chris Crocker and Darius Manny on the back end, while Matt Goff, Nick Yearwood, and Caden Johnston are up front for Komoka. The Lincolns have Bryce Walkarius between the pipes, as previously mentioned. They'll be starting with Joe Mazer, Kobe Ferreira, and Cole Schnittker up front for them. Sean Aitken on the back end for St. Mary's, along with Thomas Monroe. St. Mary's, after a bit of a mediocre start, they won a big one last night, filled with lots of emotion and energy at the Pyramid Rec Center, so they'll be looking to build off of that, while the Kings go for 6 straight. Puck drop on deck here. Aaron Shapira, he picks it up and now goes down low. Here's a shot on goal. Emsley able to turn that aside, and now down the ice it goes. It's played by St. Mary's. Monroe goes to Aitken. Aitken now ahead. It'll be deflected by Chris Crocker. Crocker goes to Nick Yearwood. Yearwood in his own zone to Darius Manny. Manny ahead looking for Yearwood. Tried to get a hit across and could not quite do that on Joe Mazer as Caden Johnston sends it in, while Carius will deflect it towards the corner. Johnston gets in on Monroe quickly. Monroe skating ahead. Carter McElwain along with Ewan Johnson out there. Johnson, newly signed by the Komoka Kings. Down low behind the net. Tidwell with a hit to knock his man off the puck. And Carter McElwain scoops it up. McElwain off the boards, cut off by Mulder, who throws that towards the net but just wide. And it will come all the way out of the Komoka zone. Jackson McElwain gets on Eric Lalonde quickly. Lalonde handling in his own end of the ice, ahead to Eric Smith. And now looking for it was Kelleher. Coulter to Tidwell. Tidwell banks it off the boards and ahead. Down towards Bryce Walkarius. He's going to have to play the puck, so icing waved off. And a face-off will go in the St. Mary's zone. 18:34 left in this first period. We appreciate you joining us here on Hockey TV or YouTube. My name is Dylan Baker. It's a pleasure to be with you tonight. Kings will leave the Johnson and McElwain line out there. Coulter and Tidwell, the defenseman, for Komoka. As St. Mary's looks to stop an attack. Draw is won by the Lincolns, but they're saying it was won unfairly, so Johnson gets kicked, and Carter McElwain will have to take the draw. Draw won by McElwain, goes to Johnson. Johnson on the backhand throws that towards the net while Carius blockers that aside. Now McElwain towards the goal once again. Johnson in there. Jackson McElwain has the puck knocked off of his stick. Eric Lalonde gets on it, banks it off the boards and out of play for a whistle. One shot on goal. That was from Komoka to this point. Kings will get a wholesale change out there. Colin Holmes, Alex McLeod, and Austin Connors, Will Lewis, and Matthew Ballack on the back end. Draw one by St. Mary's. Goes back. Here's Lalonde. Lalonde down low for Max Mulder. Mulder goes around the boards, and that's where he finds Damian Pancino. Pancino sends it into the neutral zone, and Ballack cuts it off for Komoka. Ballack now in deep. Lalonde plays it across to Mulder. Mulder in his own end. Back for Lalonde. Lalonde ahead, and now it's grabbed by Ryan Cooper, recently acquired by St. Mary's. Cooper coming in, tries to get around Will Lewis, who boxes him off towards the corner. Lewis picks it up, now right on goal. Emsley had to turn that aside, had to be sharp there. Austin Connors now in the corner looking for possession of the puck, can't find it. Cooper goes back up high, and Lalonde sends it, that's Kieran Moore who sends it off the boards and in deep. Matthew Ballack is on that puck for Komoka. Ballack tries to get it to Colin Holmes, chips it back to Ballack, who carries it through center for the Kings. Ahead now it'll be played by the Lincolns. That's Ethan Coops. Coops goes across and gets it back in his own end of the ice. On him quickly is Alex McLeod. Goes off of his skate. McLeod will then head off. Caden Johnston racing after it. Johnston trying to pressure his man. Goff knocks the puck out of midair. Pancino on it. Looking for it is Kyle Morey. Johnston tried to make a move. Stopped up on a dime, but it was blocked on the way. Morey banks it off the boards, and now down low here's Chris Crocker. Crocker across to Darius Manny. Manny ahead. Johnston chips it in, and racing after it is Jordan Dare of the St. Mary's Lincolns. Dare sends it around the boards, looking for it now. Pass from Ethan Lamoureux ahead to Kyle Morey. Morey now down low. Looking for a passing option, spins and fires. Emsley turns that aside. Back at the blue line, here's Aitken. Aitken goes back down low. Lamoureux can't find it. At the other side, Jordan Dare looking to pick the puck up. And Manny flips it ahead. Yearwood will scoop it. Yearwood tried to get by, couldn't quite do that. It's grabbed once more by Monroe, and Yearwood chases after it. Nick Yearwood in the corner, pushes Aitken off to the side. Yearwood still holding on, out in front, and Tyrell Campbell wasn't quite ready for that pass. Here come the Lincolns back the other way. St. Mary's moving in. That's Lamoureux. Lamoureux gives it to Aitken, whose shot was blocked on the way, and St. Mary's picks it back up again. It's a battle. Mazer in there, comes back to the blue line, held in by Cole Schnittker. Schnittker trying to hold the line once more as several Kings trying to knock it loose. It's grabbed by Mazer. Mazer coming in, makes a move to get in close on Emsley, but Coulter keeps him to the outside. Coulter pins him up to the board. Schnittker picks it up and now goes across. It's grabbed by Lamoureux. Lamoureux drops it back. Ewan Johnson has it. Now here comes Tyrell Campbell. Campbell, pass goes behind Carter McElwain, and McElwain will chip it in. Jackson onto the ice for Campbell. Down low, Walkarius will play it. Walkarius goes across to Monroe, and now they'll find Mazer. Mazer, pass sent ahead for Kobe Ferreira. Ferreira coming in on the right side with a shot that was blocked on the way, and now in the corner, Will Lewis picks it up, or left it there for Carter McElwain. Penalty coming up against the Kings. Interference is the call. And Jackson McElwain will be sent to the penalty box. So St. Mary's will get the first power play of this one as McElwain takes an interference penalty. The Lincoln's power play is at 18.9% this season. That's good for 4th in the Western Conference and 7th in the Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League. Both those positions are in a tie with Leamington. The Kings' penalty kill has been better as of late, 83.8% this season. 4th in the West, 13th in the GOJHL. They're 6 for 8 this season on the PK against St. Mary's, which means the Lincolns are 2 for 8 on the man advantage against Komoka. In the St. Mary's zone, they carry the puck. Here's Kyle Morey. Morey in his own end of the ice, skating ahead. Morey still in neutral ice, goes up to Monroe. Monroe moving in. Coulter, that's Connors in on him. Morey at the blue line tries to make a move and switch with Vandenbrink. Goes back Monroe. Monroe finds Vandenbrink, top of the right circle. Makes a move to get around McLeod. Vandenbrink moving in. Has the puck knocked off of his stick and cleared by Alex McLeod. 1:20 left in the penalty to Jackson McElwain as the Kings will get a new set of 4 onto the ice. Monroe behind the goal while Carius leaves it there for him. Monroe goes back and it'll be played by Kyle Morey. Morey moving it through for the Lincolns. Pass sent ahead for Vandenbrink. Vandenbrink makes a move on Colin Holmes. Looks to send it to the blue line for Monroe. Couldn't get it to him. Instead, it's picked up by Morey. Top of the circle. Back down low. St. Mary's with it. Shot on. That was stopped by Emsley. And now Holmes picks it up shorthanded. Colin Holmes gets to the blue line and will chip it down in deep. Vandenbrink racing after it while Carius will play it. Lincolns will get their second power play unit out there. Kings will leave Holmes and Yearwood on the ice. For the moment at least. Yearwood goes down trying to get the puck from Thomas Monroe. Monroe on the left side, holding on. Now goes across for Ryan Cooper. That was cut off. Holmes tries to chip it out to center and does down the ice while Carius will come play it. Kings will get a change. 24 seconds left in the penalty to McElwain while Carius leaves it there for Joe Mazer. Mazer moving through, sent up for Cooper. Cooper through neutral ice, pass sent across. Lincolns are onside according to linesman Tyler Middleton. Now down low. St. Mary's on it. That's Mazer. Mazer to Ferreira. Time ticking down in the McElwain penalty. Back up high. Here's Cooper. 5 seconds left. Cooper across. Lalonde back to the middle. More shot just wide. And now here comes Caden Johnston. Johnston with a burst of speed after the penalty expires. Matt Goff picks the puck up. Goff on the right side moving through. Goff shooting. Stopped by Walkarius. Into the corner now. Matthew Goff will pick it up again. He goes down as he was battling with Lalonde there. Lalonde on that puck behind the St. Mary's net. He carries it through his own end of the ice. Chipped ahead. Goff deflects it. And now Ballack scoops it up. Ballack goes across to Will Lewis. Lewis, who is playing defense tonight in the absence of Matthews and Uniacke, sends that puck in. Goes off the leg of Lalonde, who plays it down. Pass cut off by Goff. Goff has collected several St. Mary's turnovers in this game, but a tired unit, so the Kings will send those guys to the bench and get a new group out there. St. Mary's moving through. That's Kelleher. Kelleher's shot is blocked, and now looking for it is Will Lewis. Can't quite get to it. In the corner, Kelleher on it. McLeod tries to lift his stick and does. Back to the point. On it is Tyrell Campbell. He's able to knock the puck out of the Komoka zone into neutral ice where Monroe's got it. Monroe has his passing lane cut off by McElwain. He'll spin off. Carter on him still. And McLeod tries to get to that puck. Here is Ethan Coops. Coops evades Campbell and sends it down. Coulter ahead to McElwain. He'll chip it in to avoid an icing, but it'll go right to Bryce Walkarius, who covers up and will hold on. 11:52 left in this first period. Not many shots in this one. 3-1 in favor of Komoka. St. Mary's had a great scoring chance on the power play, but they weren't quite able to capitalize. The Kings killed the interference minor on McElwain off. Puck is dropped, and Middleton whistles right away. Yearwood, Jackson McElwain, and Caden Johnson out there for Komoka. Coulter and Tidgewell on the back end. Draw one by St. Mary's. Goes back. Played right into the netting. So they'll do it again in the same spot in the St. Mary's zone. Draw one off the tie-up by the Kings. Johnson, quick shot. That was turned aside by Walkarius. Down the right side, goes back. Vandenbrink chips it ahead. And that's where he'll find Ethan Lamoureux. Lamoureux through center for St. Mary's. Will send it in deep and race after it. He gets on that puck quickly. Looks to send it into the slot for Vandenbrink, but couldn't get the pass there. Yearwood with a hit, sending his man into the Komoka Kings bench. Pass was cut off by Caden Johnston, who had McElwain with him, but he couldn't quite get a handle on that puck. So it gets sent back, and Monroe plays it in his own end. Monroe looks to evade Johnston. Has that puck for the Lincolns, and now gives it to Sean Aitken. Aitken looking to slow the play down behind his own net. Aitken moving through. Yearwood gets on him quickly, and the pass gets cut off by Nick Yearwood. Caden Johnson on it, looks to get it to McElwain, can't spring him. Yearwood's got it. Yearwood makes a move, gets the puck knocked off of his stick. Now Aitken looking for it. Kyle Morey picks it up. Morey sends it towards the corner, and after it goes Coulter. Tidgewell in there as well. So two Kings pinned up on one Lincoln. That is Ethan Lamoureux, who somehow comes away with the puck in that situation. Morey now down low off the back of the net, makes a move. He gets it back. Morey up high to the blue line, held in just barely. Across, Monroe moving down the left circle. Pass to the slot to Vandenbrink. Was cut off by Coulter, who looks to chip it ahead. And now Johnston's got it. Johnston lost it. Morey from the blue line sends it towards the corner, and after it goes Jackson McElwain. Monroe is on that puck. McElwain looked to get a pass to somebody. Nobody was there for it. Tidgewell gets it out to center. Monroe spun off with the puck in his hand. Yearwood's got it. Yearwood gives it away to Vandenbrink. Vandenbrink goes back. Here's Jordan Dare. Dare on the left side looking to make a move. Still stick handling. Sends it in deep. It was chipped by a Komoka defender, so icing waved off. And looks like somebody's in there on Manny pretty quickly. Kieran Moore, it seems, for St. Mary's. Now at the blue line, Coops with a shot turned aside by Emsley. And Crocker picks the puck up. Crocker across, off a skate. Now looking for it is Pancino. Pancino will go in towards the corner. Has it behind the goal. Damian Pancino. Crocker moving in on him. At the blue line, Dare with a shot. That was blocked on the way. Manny plays it off the glass. Colin Holmes can't find it. Back at the blue line, Dare with another shot. That was deflected, and Emsley just got it with a pad. He stood up to get the high shot. A beautiful deflection. Nearly fooled him. I think it did fool him, but he got a pad in the way of that. Here's Coops in his own end. He's got it in the corner for St. Mary's. Ethan Coops now behind his net. Colin Holmes will head off for a change, as will Alex McLeod. Pass sent ahead on the left side. Pancino whips it around the boards, and Will Lewis chases after it, but Ryan Cooper gets there first. Here is McElwain. McElwain ahead, looking to get it to Ewan Johnson, but couldn't quite do that. Across now, here is Lalonde. Lalonde ahead to Mazur. Mazur looks to make a pass to Cooper and does. Cooper, no. The pass is cut off by Matthew Ballack. Good play there by the Komoka defender. Connors has it neutralized, gives it to Johnson. A big hit by Connors on Joe Mazur, and that's going to be a penalty against Komoka. So the Kings take their second penalty of the game. Austin Connors goes to the box. That's interference on him. So the Komoka penalty kill will get tested once more. Carter McElwain, Matthew Goff, the forwards. Chris Coulter, Josh Tidwell, the defenseman. St. Mary's sends out Morey, Lamoureux, Schnitker, it seems, Monroe, and Vandenbrink. Looking forward to Schnitker. Now Vandenbrink at the blue line. Cut off. Here comes McElwain. McElwain, a burst of speed, moving through. Carter McElwain will send it in deep. Comes in on Walkarius, who has to cover up and hold on. So face-off in the St. Mary's zone. Last time these two teams faced off, there were 3 fights in that game. A lot of emotion going back and forth, a lot of scrums, but none of that to this point. And both teams, you can bet, trying to keep it that way in the thick of this season. They don't want to lose anybody to suspensions off the face-off. McElwain, a quick shot. That goes wide. Here's Vandenbrink at his own end. Pass to Lalonde, and now here comes Morey. Morey to Schnitker. Schnitker looking for it, can't quite get there. Morey back at the blue line. Goes across to Monroe. Monroe back for Morey. Top of the circle. Now Monroe up high. Monroe across. Vandenbrink. Vandenbrink back for Monroe. Quick passing on this Lincoln's power play. Chipped over the head of Monroe momentarily. McElwain gets it back, held into the line by St. Mary's, and this time he's able to clear. So it gets sent down the ice. Kings will get a wholesale change with the exception of Chris Coulter, who's still out there. Morey in the neutral zone has that puck being dogged by McLeod. Morey looks to get it to Schnitker, and Monroe left it as well. So it comes back to Vandenbrink. Vandenbrink goes to Monroe, who gets it back, and now Vandenbrink moves through. On the left side, towards the corner, has Coulter on him. Puck comes away. Coulter back to the blue line. Monroe holds. Pass across to Morey. Morey now down low. Here's Lamoureux. Lamoureux, Monroe a bit of space. That was turned aside by Emsley. Morey's got it at the top of the left circle. Moves it back to the blue line. Sends it in deep. On it is Lamoureux. He missed the pass. Down low, Vandenbrink on it. Chipped ahead. And back at the point, Monroe makes a move to get around Colin Holmes. Looking for it is Coulter. Takes his man down to the ice. After it goes Colin Holmes. He's going to be racing. He comes in shorthanded. Holmes on a breakaway. Holmes shoots. Scores! Colin Holmes, shorthanded goal. Komoka gets on the board first. The puck trickled through, and Colin Holmes was the first man on it for the Komoka Kings to give them a 1-0 advantage with 7:08 left in this first period. It's a shorthanded goal for the Kings. Face off at center, Yearwood and Goff, the two penalty killing forwards. Joe Mazer wins it back. Here's Lalonde. Lalonde at his own end of the ice. Now sent up. He's still got it. Ryan Cooper knocked off the puck momentarily there by Nick Yearwood. Couldn't get to that puck. And the puck comes to Mike Emsley, who covers up and will hold on as the penalty is nearly done to Austin Connors, who's got 3 seconds left in his interference call. The Kings have taken 2 interference penalties in this game. I believe the clock didn't go after that last instance, unless our clock was way ahead. Here's the pass looking to spring Caden Johnston, and that'll be an icing called against the Komoka Kings as the penalty is now expired. 6:40 on the clock here at the Wellness Center. Shots are 7-5 in favor of Komoka. Yearwood will take the draw. One by St. Mary's, goes back, Kevin Parrott. Parrott back to Mulder. Mulder with a shot turned aside by Emsley. Manny clears it to the corner out of harm's way. Manny flips it ahead, and now Mulder will corral it. Mulder gets it by Johnston. Yearwood comes in with a hit and sent in by Kelleher. Kelleher gets sent into the boards by Darius Manny. Crocker plays it ahead to Johnston, skipped off of his stick. Now a chance for the Lincolns, turned aside, and into the corner it goes. Matt Goff picks the puck up. Goff has Johnston ahead, but goes back to Darius Manny and will make the safe play instead. Manny ahead to Crocker. Crocker now finds Yearwood in neutral ice. Nick Yearwood coming in. Goff holds the line to stay on side for the Kings. Crocker was headed off for a change, and Goff will scoop the puck up. Goff goes back to Ballack. Risky passing. Looking to cut it off there was Eric Smith for St. Mary's. Smith in the offensive zone. McElwain got the puck. Carter McElwain coming in on the right side for Komoka, looking to beat his man. McElwain tries to go top shelf on the backhand, but Walkarius turned it aside. Now Yearwood in the corner. Penalty coming up against St. Mary's. Yearwood into the slot. That'll be played by the Lincolns, and the Kings will have their first power play of the game. So a few good chances there for Komoka on that sequence. And they'll get a power play out of it as Eric Smith goes to the penalty box. 5:40 left in this first period. McElwain, Ewan Johnson, Nick Yearwood, Matthew Goff, and Chris Crocker, and Middleton waves somebody else out of the faceoff. Draws one by St. Mary's. Now down low, it's played ahead. Goff at the blue line. Goff to Crocker. Crocker back now. Ewan Johnson. Johnson back for Crocker. Crocker top of the circle. Now to Yearwood. Yearwood back for Johnson. He's open. He shoots. That was blocked on the way. After it is McElwain. Here's Goff. Goff. Johnson. Shot on. Stopped by Walkarius, who holds on for a faceoff to follow. That Lincoln's penalty kill is the top penalty kill in the Western Conference, operating at 86.2%. They're 6th in the entire league. McElwain will take the face-off. That's Carter. At the point, Goff. Goff gets it to Johnson. Johnson across, finds Nick Yearwood. Yearwood, top of the right circle. Yearwood across, looking to find Johnson. Pass was deflected. At the point, Crocker looks to hold the line and just does. Now here's Johnson. Johnson, back Crocker. St. Mary's tries to deflect it out, stays in though. Coops will flip it out and down the ice this time. So the Lincolns are able to clear with 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the penalty to Smith. Emsley, here is Crocker. Crocker back for McElwain. Carter McElwain on the right side. Kelleher lifts his stick and takes the puck. Kelleher shorthanded shot towards the net, but that was deflected by Crocker, and now it's in the corner. Parrott plays it. McElwain, that's Jackson this time, chips it out to Yearwood. Yearwood having trouble corralling this puck. Parrott will lift his stick, and he's got it down low. Kevin Parrott moving towards the net. Cut off. Colin Holmes tries to chip it ahead to Johnston. 40 seconds left in the penalty to Smith. Now here is Jackson McElwain. Looks to spring Caden Johnston. Couldn't hit him. Down the ice it goes. Icing waved off. Lalonde is on that puck. Lalonde in his own end of the ice. In the corner. Johnston pressuring. Colin Holmes in there. Pardon me, that's Jackson McElwain, who is also there for Komoka. At the blue line, held in by Coulter. Coulter goes to Holmes. Holmes across the ice. Now Tidgewell. Tidgewell at the point. Back for Coulter. Coulter to Holmes. Holmes to the slot. Now at the blue line, Tidgewell hold. Just barely. It squeaks out. Kelleher can't find it. Tidgewell's got it. We'll send it in deep. And that'll just about do it for this Komoka power play. A few chances early, but then St. Mary's threatened a little bit more shorthanded. Off the glass, gets played out. Tidgewell tries to find it, can't quite do it. Down the ice it goes, an icing called against St. Mary's. The referee was right on that to ensure that the correct guys stay out there on the ice. 3:33 left in this first period. Shots 9-6 Komoka. Connors, Campbell, McLeod out there for the Kings. Draw one by McLeod, goes to Campbell. Now at the blue line, deflected on the way, turned aside by Walkarius. In the corner, St. Mary's has got it. Coulter at the point, that was blocked, and here comes Mulder. No, just gets sent out to center. Coulter towards Walkarius, who leaves it there for Max Mulder. Mulder behind his own net has the puck for the Lincolns. Faked a pass to Aitken, and now, pardon me, that was Mazer. Tidgewell, now scooped up by Schnitker. Schnitker looks to go across, couldn't quite get the pass there. Here is Connors. No, it comes back to Aitken for the Lincolns. Aitken, pass out to center, and Kings are offside. A few fans made the call before the linesman did, but eventually the correct call was made. Kings were offside on that play, so the face-off will go in the neutral zone. Carter and Jackson McElwain with Ewan Johnson out there. Kyle Morey will take the draw for the Lincolns. Draw one by Ewan Johnson for Komoka. Yearwood will set it in around the boards while Carius watches it slide by. Aitken on that puck. McElwain hits him. Johnson in there as well. McElwain in the slide. That's Carter. Shot was turned aside by Walt Carius. A big save by the Lincolns netminder. Aitken out to center looking to spring his man, but Will Lewis cut the pass off. Goes back, and that's Vandenbrink who plays it. Down low, sent ahead. Now Aitken's got it. A good saucer pass there from Thomas Monroe, who almost had the puck, but it goes behind him. 2:28 left in this first period. Pass ahead, Vandenbrink lost it as he tried to get it to Morey. Morey on the left side, coming in. Kyle Morey down in the corner. Scanning his options. Morey back up high. Monroe shooting. Turned aside by Emsley. Not sure if he saw it. Puck's loose in the slot. Komoka trying to corral it. Ballack looking for that puck. Nobody there. Pass cut off by Yearwood. Yearwood to Carter McElwain. He squeaks by. McElwain coming in. Carter McElwain lost the puck. Gets sent to the corner. No call on the play. Here is Jackson McElwain makes a move. What a feed to Crocker. Crocker backhand. Shot it high over the goal. .151 left in this first period. Shots 12-7 Komoka. Yearwood, Goff, and Johnston out there. Manny and Crocker, the defenseman for Komoka. Draw one by the Kings. Goff goes back. Here's Johnston. Johnston makes a move, comes to Matthew Goff. Goff moving through. Gets it back. Goff gets taken down. Yearwood's got it. Yearwood spins, fires just wide. And now it comes back looking for it was Goff. He hit his man. Down low, a hit there. And now it comes back. St. Mary's. Cooper can't find it. Johnston lost it. Coop sends it down the ice behind Emsley. Emsley watches it hit up against the net behind him. Pass sent ahead. Coops hits Goff. And now goes back down low Manny. Darius Manny off the glass. Comes to the blue line. Just does come out. We've got a whistle. 1:14 left in the first period. Face-off won by Ryan Cooper and the Lincolns. Goes across to Mulder. Mulder now sent in. Turned aside by Emsley, who leaves it there for Josh Tidwell. Tidwell. Now to Holmes. Holmes in his own end of the ice. Colin Holmes ahead for Austin Connors off his skate. 54 seconds left in the first. A good block there by Emsley as the puck came in on a bounce. It's scooped up by Tidwell. Tidwell plays it over the glass out of play. So we've got a whistle, and the faceoff goes to the Komoka zone. .3 left in this first period. Mazur will take the faceoff for St. Mary's. Draw one by Johnson for Komoka. Comes back, McElwain gets knocked down. That'll be a cross-checking call against the Lincolns. And puck is touched up. So I think Ferreira's getting a cross-check. Kings retaliated a little bit, but no call on the play. I believe the Lincolns are pleading their case right now to the referee. Kobe Ferreira will be the one headed to the box for St. Mary's. The former Komoka King is the one who took the cross-checking penalty. 37 seconds of power play time in this first period, and if nothing happens, then there'll be more in the second period to start things off. The puck will be cleared pretty quickly by Sean Aitken. Now down low, here is Emsley. Emsley off the boards, looking for it is Mazur. Now Goff. Goff goes back. Here is Crocker. Crocker ahead to Goff. Goff moving through. That goes off the stick of Joe Mazur. Mazur ahead with Schnitker. Johnston looking to get on him quickly. Crocker in there as well. Chris Crocker gets that puck. Has McElwain to spring. Crocker feed gets up to McElwain, but he had it in his skates, and with time running down, the Kings are not going to be able to get another chance on this power play as it's played by St. Mary's and Eric Lalonde on his own end. And that'll do it for the first period. The Kings outshoot the Lincolns 12-9 in that first, and they lead 1-0 after one here at the Wellness Center. We appreciate you joining us, whether that's on Hockey TV or YouTube. We'll be back in 12 minutes with the second. Second period about to get underway. Draw is won by St. Mary's, and we are going in this second period, though the music would tell you otherwise here at the Wellness Center. The second now underway as it's down low. Caden Johnston picks the puck up from behind his own cage and will bring it through. Johnston with plenty of speed coming into the St. Mary's end of the ice. Johnston, top of the circle, makes a move to evade Schnitker. Now back at the point, here's Chris Crocker. Crocker goes back Yearwood to Carter McElwain, who shot that one, and it was turned aside by Walkarius. Looks like McElwain has moved up to this Yearwood and Johnston line, which means Matt Goff is more than likely with Ewan Johnson and Jackson McElwain down there. No, Goff is out there on the ice now for Komoka. Back at the blue line, here's Tidgewell. Tidgewell to Carter McElwain in the corner. McElwain up high, Crocker. Chris Crocker goes back for Yearwood. Yearwood tries to find Johnston, shoots and scores! Caden Johnston has an open cage to shoot at, and he doesn't miss. Kings lead 2-0 early in the second period. Great chance there for Komoka, nicely set up by the Kings. The pass across found a wide open Caden Johnston, who was able to roof it on Bryce Walkarius, and Komoka has a 2-0 advantage here in this second period. Face-off won by Damian Pancino, and the St. Mary's Lincolns goes back. Here is Ryan Cooper. That was Kieran Moore who won the face-off. Goes back now, and the Lincolns play it in their own end of the ice. It gets sent down. It'll be an icing called against St. Mary's. It was a power play marker for the Komoka Kings. McLeod will take the draw for Komoka. He's got Connors and Holmes with him. Draw one, though, by St. Mary's, and now it's played back. Tidgewell looks to get it. Connors now sent in towards the corner. McLeod looking for it, couldn't find it. Around the boards it goes, and it'll come out. Here come the Lincolns. It's Cooper moving through. Cooper stops up, makes a move, goes back to the slot, and it's cut off by the Kings. McLeod gets it ahead to Austin Connors, racing for it, but Jordan Dare will get there before he can. And now here's Tidgewell. Tidgewell back, makes a move. Has it in his own end across to Chris Coulter. Coulter now back for Josh Tidgewell. Colin Holmes picks the puck up for the Kings in his own zone, goes to Alex McLeod. McLeod banks it and now sent ahead. Dare looking for it. Connors tries to scoop it up, can't quite do that. Sent down. Pancino chips it past Tidgewell. And in deep it goes. Kings look to get it back out. Pass cut off by Ewan Johnson with a shot just wide. Comes back. Here's Connors. Connors with a chance. Held on a little too long. Goes back to the point. And Coulter can't find it. And now into the corner that puck goes. Around. Now McElwain picks the puck up. That's Jackson looking to get it to Ewan Johnson. Couldn't quite do that. Here's Lamoureux. Lamoureux back. Maury one-timer just goes wide. Here is Jackson McElwain, flipped ahead. Carter makes a nice move to pick that puck up. Sent it a little too far. McElwain in deep, makes a move. Carter McElwain in close, went off the side of the net, and now his brother Jackson got it to Ewan Johnson, Darius Manny, who sent it towards the goal, and we got a whistle. Johnson with McElwain and McElwain out there for Komoka. At the blue line, Manny goes to Crocker. Crocker will send it around, and Jackson McElwain looks for it. Thomas Monroe picks the puck up. Now here is Crocker. Crocker whips it around the boards. And now Jackson McElwain tries to find it. McElwain looking to get the puck away from Noah Vandenbrink. Vandenbrink looks to get it to Monroe. Around the boards it goes, and now played up at the blue line. Manny picks it up. Manny sends it in deep. After it is Monroe. He scoops it ahead to Ethan Lamoureux. Lamoureux on the right side. Manny cuts him off. Looks to spring Carter McElwain. Can't do it. Jackson racing after it. Bryce Walkarius will come play the puck. Jackson McElwain to Nick Yearwood. Yearwood in the offensive zone. Gets it back, and now the Kings have it. Here comes St. Mary's, though. Lamoureux to Maury. Back for Lamoureux. Pass in front. Turned aside by Emsley. Down in the corner, now picked up at the blue line by Lalonde. Crocker gets the puck away from him, but it's scooped up once again by St. Mary's. Vandenbrink plays it out to the slot, and Manny cuts that off. Here's Darius Manny, plenty of speed. The pass was deflected by Morey, and now it gets up to Matthew Goff. Goff to Yearwood. Jackson McElwain looking for it, and now St. Mary's scoops it up, headed the other way. Pass was cut off by Chris Crocker. He goes down. Now a 3-on-2. Morey finds an open man. The shot, they score. It's Noah Vandenbrink, making it 2-1 here in the second period. A 3-on-2 for St. Mary's culminates in a goal, and they're only down one here with 15:56 left in this second period. Yearwood will take the draw for the Komoka Kings against Austin Kelleher. Draw one by St. Mary's, and Kelleher goes to Smith. Smith goes back down low. Mulder gets it to Lalonde. Fanned on that pass. Here comes Caden Johnston. Johnston with a shot turned aside by Walkarius in the corner. After it is Goff. A hit there by Will Lewis. Here comes the speeding Eric Smith. Smith on the right side makes the move trying to get around Ballack. And now down low, he's got that puck. Smith stops up. Now down low. Here's a pass. Lalonde, top of the circle. Shot deflected. Bouncing puck, trying to find it. Turning and firing. That was blocked on the way. Johnston around the boards, tries to hit Matthew Goff, can't find him. Here's Kelleher. Ballack moving it on him quickly. Will Lewis deflects that behind the goal, and Ballack scoops the puck up once again for the Kings. A lot of pressure coming from St. Mary's to start this period after that second Kings goal that they scored on the power play. It's been all Lincoln so far. Here's Will Lewis. Lewis off the boards ahead to Caden Johnston, goes by him. Icing waved off. And it's covered up by Bryce Walkarius for a face-off. Draws one there by the St. Mary's Lincolns. A chance for Colin Holmes right off the face-off, but that was turned aside by Bryce Walkarius. Here is Chris Coulter in neutral ice. Coulter sent ahead. Now Holmes looking for it. Holmes across for Josh Tidgewell. Tidgewell through the middle will send it in, and Walkarius turns that aside. In neutral ice, here's Coulter. Coulter sends it down. Walkarius drops it there for Jordan Dare. Dare with that puck for the Lincolns. Leaves it. And Joe Mazer skates through. Mazer with speed on the right side of the neutral zone. Around the boards it goes. Emsley points to where it's headed for his defenseman Chris Coulter. Coulter can't get it over to Tidgewell. Tidgewell's got it now. Goes to Coulter. Coulter ahead. Colin Holmes has got it. Holmes banks it off the boards, and racing for it is Tyrell Campbell. Jordan Dare gets there just in time, and so it'll be an icing called against the Kings. Draw one by St. Mary's. Back here's Aitken at the blue line. Aitken goes across. Here's a shot. That goes wide of the goal. After it now is Pancino. Pancino around looking for it is Coulter. Coulter picks the puck up for the Kings. Ahead looking for Campbell. Can't quite find him with that pass. And now it's scooped up by Alex McLeod. McLeod looks to get it up to Holmes. Here's Thomas Monroe. Monroe in his own end of the ice. Dodges a man and sends it ahead for Pancino, who deflects it in. After it is Tidgewell. Tidgewell looks to get it to Coulter, but that's cut off. Here's Cooper into the middle. Monroe's shot was blocked. Here's Cooper once more. Ryan Cooper's got that puck. Top of the left circle. Plenty of speed. Moving through. Down low. Lincoln's wanted a hooking call on the Kings. Didn't get one. Coulter off the boards. Gets it ahead. After it is Jackson McElwain. Coming in on Walkarius. McElwain to the backhand. Patted aside by Bryce Walkarius. Monroe gets hit there by Ewan Johnson. Here is Pancino. Pancino to Cooper, cut off. Now here come the Kings heading back. It's both McElwains, Carter and Jackson. Carter moving on the left side, has Jackson behind him. McElwain shot off the post. Tried a sharp angle shot, nearly went in. And now more end-to-end action as Lamoureux heads the other way for St. Mary's. Ethan Lamoureux with a shot, turned aside by Emsley. He'll cover up. No, he'll leave it there for Darius Manny. Manny flips it out to neutral ice. It'll skip around there. McElwain gets it by Lalonde, but he'll get there first. Walkarius plays it ahead. Yearwood cut it off, but it gets by him. Now Crocker in neutral ice sends it in deep. Kings are offside. They'll get a change. And Walkarius leaves it there for Lalonde. Lalonde has that puck for St. Mary's. He moves through. Eric Lalonde drops back. Looked like Crocker was in on him. Manny now in the corner. Darius Manny. Lamoureux trying to hit him. Manny flips it up, and now Caden Johnston's got it. Johnston ahead to Carter McElwain. He gets hit, but not too hard. Off the skate of Nick Yearwood, that puck goes. And Caden Johnston can't quite recover it for Komoka. Lalonde's got it now in deep and gives it over to his partner. That's Max Mulder. Mulder, the captain of the Lincoln squad, gets it ahead to Lalonde. Carter McElwain in on him. And now Nick Yearwood tries to grab it for the Kings. Can't quite do that. Manny off the ear of Kyle Morey as he tried to clear the zone. Here's Matthew Goff off the bench. Goff moving through, looks to get it ahead, but can't quite get by. Now he does. Matt Goff coming in behind the goal, leaves it for Yearwood, sent to the blue line. It will come out, and on it now is Chris Coulter. Coulter looks to get it to Tidgewell, and now does. Josh Tidgewell on his own end. A little bit of space goes up for Caden Johnston. Johnston looks to beat his man. Johnston in, shot it wide. Now Goff on the rebound, throws it towards the net, but it didn't go anywhere. St. Mary's looking to start up an attack. Tidgewell tries to keep the puck in, and does. McLeod gets it to Goff. Goff tries to find Connors, couldn't do it. Vandenbrink coming the other way for St. Mary's. Noah Vandenbrink will dump the puck in and race after it. Here is Coulter for Komoka. Chris Coulter in the corner. Gets hit by his man, and now it's a puck battle along the boards. Goff in there, Kelleher pinning him to the boards. Goff gets hit as a man comes in from the blue line to knock him. Here's Josh Tidgewell. Middleton picks up the loose stick and will play it through. That belongs to Kyle Morey, who got the puck to the ear. Sent ahead, Kelleher deflects that. Here come the Lincolns the other way. Parrott tries to move in on Tidgewell. He cut off the pass. Now a chance down low. Looking for it were Smith and Kelleher, but nobody could get there. They both double-team Connors, who goes hard into the boards, and he is down, slow to get up. No call on the play. Penalty coming up against somebody. There's a cross-check on the way from the referee. Carter McElwain's going to talk to the referee here, and if it's only a Kings penalty, that's a bit of a joke. Austin Connors was double-teamed by St. Mary's Lincolns and flung headfirst into the bench. Not the bench itself, but the boards surrounding it, and that could have resulted in some serious injury. But it looks like it's going to be a St. Mary's Lincoln's power play here. I can't say I agree with that call, but it is what it is. Nothing we can do at this point. So the Kings will have to kill off a penalty, and they'll have to do it without one of their better penalty-killing defensemen in Josh Tidgewell. Carter McElwain still talking to the referee. McElwain's in disbelief that the Kings are the only team getting a penalty on this. If you want to give that cross-check to Tidgewell, sure, but you've got to have that call where Connors gets flung into the boards. So McElwain discusses it with the referee, who then pushes him towards the face-off circle. Nick Yearwood and Carter McElwain are the penalty-killing forwards for the Komoka Kings. Darius Manny, Chris Crocker, the defenseman. Draw one by St. Mary's. McElwain tries to knock Cooper off the puck, comes back to the blue line. Here's a shot. That was blocked on the way. Cooper now. Cooper gives it away to Yearwood, who will clear the zone and send it down the ice, while Carius leaves it there, and it's grabbed by Lalonde. Lalonde on that puck for St. Mary's. In his own end, ahead now, looking to find Kobe Ferreira. Yearwood to Manny. Manny will send it in deep, and after it goes Lalonde once more. Lincoln's with the puck. And Kieran Moore comes over the blue line offside, so we get a whistle from the linesman. There'll be a face-off in the neutral zone. Draw one by St. Mary's. Morey goes back to Van den Brink, who finds Thomas Monroe. Monroe now into Lamoureux. Monroe chases after it in deep. Lewis tries to hit him. Lewis takes his men down to the ice, and that's going to be a penalty called on the play. It's going to be a hold, and it's going to go against Thomas Monroe, I think. Monroe, it seems like he's shocked by a call here. And my only guess is, no, Will Lewis is out of the penalty box. Monroe is still in disbelief. He's going to the penalty box as well. So it looks like it'll just be offsetting minors here. It did look like Will Lewis held Monroe on that play. Draw one by the Komoka Kings. McElwain looks to clear the zone and does all the way down the ice. Walkarius will leave it there, and St. Mary's with it. Here's Coops. Coops to Lamoureux. Lamoureux lost that. Crocker off the board. Schnittker holds the line. Schnittker looks to get it ahead to Lamoureux. Lamoureux now in deep in the corner. He's got the puck. Lamoureux goes back to Van den Brink. Up high. Across now. Here's the lawn. The shot deflected. And Manny looks for it. Manny in the corner. Van den Brink chips him off the puck. Down low. Spinning is Lamoureux trying to make a move. Lamoureux on the left side. Stops up. Spins off. On him is Crocker. McLeod tries to get the puck. Lamoureux being pressured. 13 seconds left in the penalty to Tidgewell. Lalonde gets it back. Van den Brink. Van den Brink pass was cut. It comes out. Carter McElwain trying to get there. He does. McElwain coming in. Has McLeod with him. Carter McElwain can't make a move in. Close. Bouncing puck, and it doesn't go in somehow as McElwain gets flung into the boards. The Kings kill off another penalty. Here comes Kyle Morey. Morey drops it off for Lamoureux. Lamoureux back. Morey chance in front. Van den Brink. Van on the shot. Kicked ahead. McElwain can't find it. Chipped by. Here come the Kings. It's Jackson McElwain. Gets it up to Carter. Pass was just out of his reach, and now the Lincolns pick the puck up in their own zone. It's Jordan Dare. Dare works it across to his partner and now sent back ahead. Morey plays it off his skate. Chris Coulter corrals the puck. Coulter ahead to Jackson McElwain. McElwain has Goff with him. McElwain makes a move, leaves it there for Ewan Johnson with a shot. That was turned aside by Walkarius. Johnson gets flung into the boards. Two Lincolns in there. McElwain around. Now Coulter at the point. Coulter off the glass and now down low. Here are the Lincolns. It's Dare. Dare ahead. Kelleher trying to find it. Kelleher's got that puck. Austin Kelleher moving in. Tidgewell with a poke check. Here is Parrott. Parrott gets hit there by Tidgewell. Parrott has Matthew Goff on him now. Tidgewell behind the goal, chips it around. Coulter looking for it. Dare at the point, unloads with a shot that was blocked by Chris Coulter. Coulter gets it ahead for Matthew Goff, has it in his skates. Goff can't play it ahead, now gets it to Yearwood. Yearwood lost it. Here are the Lincolns once more. That pass cut off by Goff, who goes down. Penalty coming up against St. Mary's. It'll be a trip, and the Kings will go to the power play. A lot of disagreements with the officiating from both sides tonight. Draws one by McElwain, goes to Johnston. Johnston now up high, Crocker. Crocker, pass down low, Carter McElwain. Here's Nick Yearwood. Yearwood, top of the circle, goes across, pass was cut. Here come the Lincolns, 2-on-1 short-handed. Plenty of speed, here comes Schnittker. Schnittker pass across, cut by Crocker. Good defensive play there by the Kings. Now Carter McElwain leaves that, it comes out. Mazer goes back, here's Lalonde. Lalonde looks to play it ahead to Cole Schnittker. Schnittker has Crocker in on him. Chris Crocker's got that puck. Crocker moving ahead for the Kings, goes to Carter McElwain. McElwain across now, Nick Yearwood. Yearwood to Goff. Goff at the blue line, goes to Crocker. Crocker now to Johnston, top of the circle. Johnston back for Crocker. Crocker, Yearwood. Nick Yearwood spins back, goes to Carter McElwain. McElwain holding, pass out in front for Goff was cut off, and it comes back to Carter. Carter has that puck at the top of the circle. Now up high at the blue line. McElwain still holding, shooting, stopped by Walkarius. Rebound turned aside by the Lincoln's goaltender. It'll get sent down the ice. And Michael Emsley will leave it there for Chris Crocker. Here is Caden Johnston. Johnston moving through for Komoka. Lost that puck to Kobe Ferreira, now scooped up by Coulter. Coulter ahead, Colin Holmes has it. Holmes moving through, stops up, sends it around the boards, and after it goes Jackson McElwain. McElwain with it for Komoka, makes a move, evades one defender. Now up high, here is Coulter. Coulter down towards the corner, it's Holmes. Holmes moving in, Holmes with a shot that was stopped by Walkarius. After it's McLeod, turned aside by St. Mary's. Now here's McElwain, can't find it, comes back, here are the Lincolns. Kevin Parrott will send it down the ice, and Michael Emsley will play it. So the Kings' second power play resulted in a goal, but this third one doesn't amount to much. The Lincolns now 2 for 3 on the penalty kill tonight. Kings 1 for 3 on the man advantage. Kieran Moore leaves it there, and now at the blue line, it's Coulter who sends it down and in. McElwain trying to find it, looking for it is McLeod. McLeod's got that puck for the Kings, gets it back up high, Coulter. Coulter walking in, shooting just high. And now around the boards it goes. St. Mary's picks the puck up. It's Moore. Moore tries to chip it past Tidgewell and does, but nobody's there to get that puck, so he'll have to come recover. Moore around, now Holmes plays it for Komoka. Holmes to Coulter. Coulter has a streaking Tyrell Campbell. Elects not to take that risky pass. Coulter moving in, sends it in deep. And the Lincolns will play it. Here's Pancino. Pancino now for Moore. Here is Cooper. Cooper moving in. Lewis jarred him off the puck momentarily, and now he gets it back down low. Cooper to Moore, and now Lewis scoops it up for the Kings. Will Lewis ahead. Nice play by Goff to get it past. A big hit by Nick Yearwood, and that's going to be interference. And Adam Casey and Mike Riotti are livid on the Kings bench right now. Aaron Scheffler, the referee, gives Yearwood 2 for interference, and the Lincoln's bench was furious. Here's Ballack. Ballack getting into it with Moore, and now they're going at it at center ice. They dropped the gloves, or they're going at it with the gloves on, it looks like. Both Ballack and Moore near the Chiefs logo. Ballack doesn't have his helmet on. I'm not sure if Moore took it off, but they're tied up right now. The linesman looking to get in there. Ballack takes him down. Moore on top as well. Both benches, the crowd getting into it a little bit. That kind of came out of nothing, it seemed. So both guys will head off to the dressing rooms. They'll get at least 10. No, they'll get ejected for that, I believe, if I know my GOJHL rules properly. Ballack and Moore head off. So the Lincolns will get a power play out of the deal because Yearwood's in the penalty box. The Kings are going to have to kill off another penalty. Ballack heads to the room, as does Moore. Lamoureux and Carter McElwain near the scorer's table trying to talk it over. The Kings bench was furious with the call against Nick Yearwood for interference. Their argument was the guy he hit was about to play the puck, so that shouldn't have been a penalty. And you could make the case that they're right. You could also make the case that the Lincolns are right. It looked like he may have interfered with his ability to play the puck a little bit, so the referee gave Yearwood the penalty, and now they're talking it over at the scorer's table. Carter McElwain talking it over with the referee. The only penalty on the scoreboard is the Yearwood call. Obviously, both sides have a man to the dressing room for the fighting penalty. Penalties, plural, I should say. I don't know if St. Mary's going to get an extra man advantage here. It doesn't look like it. So it'll be 5-on-4 for 2 minutes here, following the Yearwood interference call and then the ensuing battle. You'd think that that was a fight, although neither guy took their gloves off, so I think that's what the discussion was. I don't think they were going to give an added penalty either side, but the question was whether that was a fight or whether that was a rough, because does a fight only count as a fight if both guys take their gloves off? I don't know. We'll find out once the penalties are announced, which they have yet to be. Both sides trying to sort things out. It is a fighting call against Kieran Moore and Matthew Ballack, so they are done for the evening. The referee and linesman are talking something over near the Lincoln's bench. I don't believe they're speaking with a... God, I don't believe they're speaking with a coach, but it's kind of hard to tell. Tyler Middleton, the linesman, blocking the view of the play. I think they're talking with an equipment manager at the moment. Face-off won by St. Mary's on the power play. Now here's Monroe. Monroe goes back to Vandenbrink. Vandenbrink down low. Here is Lamoureux. Lamoureux back for Vandenbrink. Up high Monroe. Monroe faking. Down low. Shooting deflected. Emsley turned it aside. Coulter in the corner on that puck. Coulter looks to flip it out and does. Down the ice. A good clearing job by Chris Coulter there. Walkerius around the boards. Here's Vandenbrink. Vandenbrink sent down low. St. Mary's with it. That's Lamoureux. Lamoureux across for Vandenbrink. Vandenbrink holding on to that in the corner. Vandenbrink up high. Monroe. Vandenbrink now the shot. That's turned aside and Lamoureux scores. Ethan Lamoureux has tied the game up. With a power play marker for the Lincolns that any Komoka Kings staff member would tell you should not have been a power play. And who knows, if that power play doesn't get called, then maybe there's no fight, and it's a completely different situation right now, but St. Mary's has tied the game up at 2-2. Draws one by St. Mary's, and now they play it ahead. Here's Cooper. Cooper now turned aside by Michael Emsley. Ferreira back up high. Fanned on by Mulder. After it goes Carter McElwain. Mulder blows a tire. McElwain coming in with Caden Johnston. Saucer pass. Johnston scores! Caden Johnston makes it 3-2 Komoka. That's how you answer if you're the Komoka Kings. They make it 3-2 immediately after the power play goal. Caden Johnston with his second of the night. Kings lead. After all of that, after the disagreements, after the yelling between both sides, after the fight, after the power play goal, Caden Johnston gives Komoka the lead. Again, it's 3-2. Draws one by the Kings, goes back, Tidgwell's got it, Tidgwell. Now sent ahead, here's Johnston. Johnston, Carter McElwain, pardon me, that's Jackson McElwain. Around the boards it goes, up high, here's Tidgwell. Tidgwell to Will Lewis. Lewis sends it in while Carius will cover up and hold on. So Ewan Johnson will take the face-off. He's with Matthew Goff and Tyrell Campbell. Johnson gets it back down low looking for Goff. Couldn't find him. In the corner it's played by the Lincolns. As they look to get by Campbell. Can't quite do that. Parrott now ahead. Dare up for Kelleher. Kelleher. And now it's played by Parrott. Parrott. Dare at the blue line. Dare holding on. Dare shooting up high. Emsley with a save. Now Campbell's got the puck. Kings with the chance for a 3-on-2. Nick Yearwood coming through. Yearwood makes a move. Tries to get around Dare, but he cut him off. The pass goes back and looking for it is Campbell. He'll hold the line for the Kings. Campbell across. Now here's Goff. Goff goes back. And in the neutral zone, the Kings still playing the puck. Matthew Goff sent in deep. St. Mary's with it. It's Jordan Dare. Dare in his own end. Now through neutral ice, we'll send it towards the net. Emsley pads that aside. Chris Crocker's on it. Crocker in the corner. Now to Yearwood. Yearwood coming through. Speed through neutral ice. Had his stick nearly lifted by Lamoureux. He goes down. 2 Lincolns on him. Looking for it is Campbell. Now Manny. Manny throws that towards the net, looking for a deflection. Didn't get one. Here's Carter McElwain off the bench. And now Lamoureux's got the puck behind the goal. Lamoureux leaves it there. Around the boards it comes. Thomas Monroe's got it. Monroe off the stick of Alex McLeod. And now here's Holmes. Holmes couldn't handle the pass. Vandenbrink's pass gets cut off by Holmes. Comes to Chris Crocker. Crocker now Darius Manny. Manny through the neutral zone. Flips it in while Carius plays it off a bounce. Covers up and will hold on. McLeod will take the draw for the Komoka Kings. He'll face off against Joe Mazer. Draw one by St. Mary's goes back in deep and held on to by Bryce Walcarius. McElwain, quick shot off the face-off, as he tends to do when he takes those draws. Turned aside by Walcarius as he gets hit there. And now in their own end, it's the Lincolns playing the puck through. That goes off the scoreboard, and we've got a whistle with 50 seconds left in this second period. Carter McElwain will take the draw while Carius has to be on his game, and he was, but the draw is won by Joe Mazer. Mazer goes to Aitken. Aitken looks to find Monroe, couldn't quite do that. Kings trying to keep it in. They nearly did, but it's grabbed by Monroe. Monroe gets it out to center off the skate of Mazer, and Carter McElwain picks it up. McElwain with Holmes and McLeod. McElwain moving in. Backhand shot stopped by Walcarius, and behind the goal, St. Mary's has got it. It's Aitken. Aitken, Holmes cuts that off, and around back it goes. McElwain trying to find it. St. Mary's back with the puck. Pass sent ahead. Pancino can't get to it. Here is Manny. 18 seconds left. Cut off and looking for it is Aitken. McElwain tries to get there as well. Colin Holmes looking for possession of the puck. Josh Tidgwell's got it. Tidgwell now to McLeod off his stick in the neutral zone. It'll get played down into the corner. Tidgwell has got it for Komoka, and that'll do it for this second period. So an exciting second. 4 goals total in the period, 2 from each side. The Kings go into the second intermission leading 3-2. They lead by a goal just like they did after the first intermission, and they'll be looking to hold on to that lead as we head to the third period. We'll be back in 12 minutes for the third. Thank you for listening on YouTube or watching on Hockey TV. Kings and the Lincolns. Down in deep goes the puck, and Darius Manny will play it. Sent out to the neutral zone where Mulder flips it back in. Emsley watches it go by. Manny, now here is Ewan Johnson. Manny getting into it in the corner with a Lincoln there. I think that's Cole Schnitker, who can't believe that's not a penalty. Manny took him down a little bit there. Kings lead 3-2 after 2 periods. We're 27 seconds into the third. They lead in shots, 28-17. Draw one. Here's Lalonde. Lalonde back at the blue line. And now we'll ring it around the boards. Chris Coulter will play it. Coulter back off. Couldn't get there. Lalonde, and the puck was played with a high stick by St. Mary's, so play is whistled dead. .19 left in this third period here between the Kings and St. Mary's. Face-off won by Yearwood, goes back for Tidgewell. Tidgewell now lost that puck, so in deep it goes. Coulter will play it for the Kings. Coulter around Goff, lets it go by. Aitken at the point, throws that one towards the net. Emsley with a save. Coulter can't find it, now looks to clear, can't quite do that. St. Mary's back on it, it's Lamoureux. Lamoureux down low, played out to the slot, and Morey can't get there. Racing the other way now is Komoka. Goff plays it in deep, and Bryce Walkerius swings it on the backhand around to Sean Aitken. Aitken, now Vandenbrink. Vandenbrink plays it up to Ethan Lamoureux. Lamoureux gets hit by Caden Johnston as he went by. Coulter touches the puck up, goes to Josh Tidgewell. Tidgewell in his own end, now through the neutral zone, sends it in deep. Kings are onside. Aitken around now looking for Monroe, can't find him, and instead finds Lamoureux. Here is Yearwood, he blows a tire at the blue line and now comes out to center. Here come the Lincolns back the other way. Here's Kyle Morey. Morey toe drag, shot was blocked by Manny. And now Johnston in there trying to get that puck for the Kings, kicks it up to himself and plays it ahead. Now bad pass was cut off, but the Lincolns give it right back. Crocker sends it down, Aitken plays it, and it goes back for St. Mary's the other way. Here's Parrott. Parrott sends it towards the corner. After it is Kelleher. Kelleher back up high. Chipped in by Monroe, and now after it goes Manny. Monroe heads off. Dare stays on as the lone St. Mary's defenseman, but quickly onto the ice is his partner Ethan Coops. At the blue line, it'll come free. Coops will send it in deep, and now goes off the leg of Chris Crocker. Crocker in his own end of the ice with the puck, has it behind the goal. Crocker ahead to McLeod. McLeod will wrist it in deep. Watching it slide by was Walkerius, and now after it is Jordan Dare in the corner. Dare has that puck for the Lincolns. Leaves it there for Kelleher. Kelleher moving through his own end, now up ahead to Pancino, couldn't get it to him. Now Coulter. Coulter behind the goal, backhands it around. Tyrell Campbell scoops it up. Campbell in neutral ice. McLeod with it for the Kings, banks it off the boards, and after it goes Jordan Dare. Dare behind the net, has McLeod on him quickly. And here comes St. Mary's back the other way. Pancino stops up and will wait for his defenseman, or pardon me, his forward to change. Will send it in deep. Emsley watches it slide by, now plays it as it comes out towards the slot. Gives it to Chris Coulter. Coulter's got the puck out to center. A Hail Mary pass knocked out of the air on a bounce by Jordan Dare. Gets it around Carter McElwain, and looking for it is Jackson McElwain there. Mazer. Pass was cut off by Carter McElwain's stick, but he could not hold on to it as the pass was a little bit too hard. Mazer tears his man down to the ice, and after it goes Josh Tidgewell in the corner. Ryan Cooper is in on him. Pass comes free. Here's Will Lewis. Lewis ahead, looking for Carter McElwain. Bouncing puck. McElwain tries to corral it. Eric Lalonde is on it. Lalonde. Now here's Manny. Darius Manny across. Crocker. Now up ahead, chipped by McElwain in on Walkerius, who will spit it out and give it to Lalonde. Eric Lalonde behind his goal, leaves it there for Joe Mazer. Mazer picks the puck up, drops it back for Lalonde, who carries it through his own end. Now ahead, that's deflected in. Emsley watches it slide by, but it'll skip up there, and he'll have to cover up. Draws one by St. Mary's. Back to the line. The shot was blocked on the way. Rebound chance. Emsley with a save. It's loose. Where's the puck? The referee's going to come in, try to find it. And no, kept it out. It was loose in the crease, but he found it in time to cover up for a face-off to follow. Yearwood will take the draw for the Komoka Kings against Kyle Morey. Morey the win back to Lalonde. Lalonde with a quick shot off the face-off, goes up high. And now looking for it is Aitken. Aitken looks to get it back up top. Goff trying to battle for possession of that puck. Kobe Ferreira in there as well. So is Nick Yearwood. Crocker gets it out. Here comes Caden Johnston. Nice move to dodge Morey. Johnston coming in, throws that one while Carius gloves it. He's going to hold on for a face-off to follow. And a bit of a scrum after the whistle. Manny comes in to defuse the situation as the rookie Nick Yearwood was getting into it a little bit there. Manny talking to Ethan Coops by the St. Mary's bench. The linesman has to come in and try to break them up. 15:29 left in the third period. Draw one, and now now Komoka's got it down low. Campbell to Tidgewell. Tidgewell, shot on goal deflected. Here's McLeod in close. Scores! Alex McLeod, his first in the GOJHL, extends the Kings' lead to 4-2. Off the rebound, McLeod puts it past while Carius and Komoka has a 2-goal advantage. So the Kings lead 4-2. Puck comes back and it'll be sent in. While Carius will play the puck around the boards. It goes. Monroe grabs it, sent around. Tidgewell holds the line. Tidgewell throws that one towards the net. It goes towards the corner now. At the blue line now it comes out to Will Lewis. Lewis down low. Aitken looking for it. Lewis coming in with lots of speed to pressure. Ahead to Noah Vandenbrink. Vandenbrink now through neutral ice, deflected by Tidgewell. Lamoureux getting by the hit. Lamoureux in, rebound, they score! St. Mary's answers right back. It's Austin Kelleher, and it's 4-3. Nick Yearwood will take the face-off. He's got Johnston and Goff with him. Draw one. And now it's sent back. Looking for it is Johnston. Johnston ahead for Goff. Goff coming in, has it in his skates, looks to feed it out to Yearwood in the slot, but the pass was caught. Down low, it's Lalonde. Lalonde plays it ahead. Here is Crocker. Chris Crocker coming in around the boards. Now Carius will come out to play it. Carius leaves it there for Lalonde. Now Johnston cuts off the pass to the point. Johnston, a shot that goes high. Here is Yearwood. Yearwood to Johnston. Throws that one towards the net, deflected by Mulder. Mulder's got that puck, goes to Lalonde. Johnston hits the big St. Mary's captain. Goff looking for it, can't find it now. The Lincolns moving through. Pass deflected up into the air and into the Kings bench, so we'll get a whistle. And a scrum after the whistle, as we've become accustomed to in this game. We'll see if maybe this time the referees take a man off from each side to try and discourage the scrums after the whistles. Lalonde and Manny chatting it up. By chatting, I mean exchanging choice words, I'm sure. Some Lincoln's fans telling their team to stay in the game and not get into these scrums. Tense moments in Komoka. 13:55, and of course, the scrum is played over by Sweet Caroline, which is, you know, exactly the calm, happy, joyous song that we'd expect to be played in the middle of a scrum. Draws one by Komoka. Back, here's Josh Tidgewell. Tidgewell now across to Chris Coulter. Coulter to neutral ice. Holmes fanned on it, but icing is waved off. Here is St. Mary's in their own zone. That's Coops. Coops looks to get it over to Dare. McLeod in on him. McLeod pressuring. Dare's got it. Behind the goal. Knocked out the puck momentarily. St. Mary's gets it back. A hit there from McLeod, and now Holmes tries to find it. Tyrell Campbell is on it. Campbell back out to center. Coulter will wrist it in. Off the boards it goes, and Dare picks the puck up. Jordan Dare behind the St. Mary's net. 13-17 left in this third period. It's a close game between the Kings and the St. Mary's Lincolns. Spinning off is Ethan Coops. Coops behind his net, leaves it there, and St. Mary's will start up an attack. A hit there from Tyrell Campbell, who's had just about enough of this, dropping it back behind the goal and trying to start something. Here's Carter McElwain, made a move to dodge Ryan Cooper. The shot, a slapper from McElwain at the blue line that was blocked by Walkarius. Now here is Ewan Johnson, tries to hit Jackson. McElwain couldn't find him with a pass. Thomas Monroe's got it. Pardon me, that's Jordan Dare. Dare moving through. Now chipped ahead by Ewan Johnson. Down low, a hit there. Here is Crocker. Crocker moving through. Ahead to Carter McElwain, a little bit of space. McElwain has Crocker going to the net. McElwain's shot was deflected, and after it goes Crocker. At the point, Will Lewis there to recover. Here is McElwain. Down low, Walkarius covers up and will hold on. Some interesting stuff happening at that Lincoln's bench there. They were getting a change, and a Lincoln on the bench was pushing Will Lewis, trying to knock him off the puck. .12:24 left in this third period. 4-3 Komoka over St. Mary's. Yearwood gets waved out of the faceoff. This Yearwood line has been the one that's gotten in most of the scrums, and they're going to be out there a lot more as the game progresses. They are one of the big two lines for the Komoka Kings tonight. Vandenbrink goes ahead, and now St. Mary's bringing it through. It's a 3-on-2. Morey, toe drag shot deflected high and over the glass, out of play. Face-off won by Komoka off the tie-up. Now here's Goff. Goff coming through. He's got the puck. Matthew Goff driving towards the net. The shot on Walkarius stopped, and into the corner it goes. Vandenbrink plays it. Vandenbrink now out to center. It's grabbed by Kyle Morey. Morey bringing it in for the Lincolns. Morey drops it back. Here's a shot. Goes wide. A great chance for St. Mary's there. Now sent towards the net. Trying to defuse the situation is Josh Tidgewell. Caden Johnston flips it out to center. It'll be grabbed there by Vandenbrink. Vandenbrink lost it. Johnston coming in. Knocked off the puck by Sean Aitken. Yearwood with a big hit there on Thomas Monroe. Now down low. St. Mary's has got it. That's Morey. Morey playing it ahead, looking for Lamoureux. Comes back now. Morey plays the puck once more for St. Mary's. Morey back down low. Mulder. Mulder now through center with the puck. Sends it in. Emsley turns that off to the side. Tidgewell. Now Holmes picks the puck up. Colin Holmes to Josh Tidgewell. He'll pin it up against the boards. Now it comes free. St. Mary's with it. Pass across to Ryan Cooper. Went off of a skate. And Tyrell Campbell plays the puck. Campbell off the boards. Mulder. Shot deflected. Emsley save. He'll hold on. Good chance there for the Lincolns, but Michael Emsley is there to stop that puck off the deflection. Draw one by Komoka. Crocker's got it in his own end. Crocker moving through for the Kings. Now flipped out to center. Goes off the glove. Carter McElwain's got it. McElwain unloads. Stopped by Walkarius, who will hold on. Draw one by the Kings. Now comes back. St. Mary's with it. Played out to center. Cooper with plenty of speed. Can't be hit with that pass. McElwain gets high sticked up in the face, and that's going to be a penalty called against the Lincolns. The Kings will get a power play. Ryan Cooper heads to the penalty box. Draw one back there now. Here's Crocker. Crocker handling the puck at the blue line. Down low, here's Yearwood. Yearwood now in the corner. Nick Yearwood making a move, played towards the crease, while Carius covers up and will hold on. Face-off won by the Kings. Gets it back to the blue line. Here's Crocker. Crocker now down low. Johnston. Johnston, top of the circle, across to Yearwood. Yearwood has it in his skates. Now gives it back to Crocker up high. Crocker holding on. Pass to Johnston. A little bit of space. Johnston in, shooting, just wide. After it goes Carter McElwain. Yearwood in there as well. Comes out and Brisson jumps over it. That's the linesman. Emsley will play the puck. Leaves it there for Chris Crocker, who goes to Caden Johnston. Kings coming in on the power play. Johnston towards the net, goes off his skate. And while Carius covers up to hold on. 9:48 left in this third period. 1:11 left in the penalty to Ryan Cooper. Carter McElwain, Caden Johnston, Nick Yearwood, Chris Crocker, and Chris Coulter out there. Crocker at the point, goes to Yearwood. Yearwood down low, McElwain. Can't find the pass. Back now, here's Nick Yearwood. Yearwood back for McElwain, up high. Crocker. Crocker holding to Yearwood. Top of the circle. Yearwood with a shot deflected by a leg on the way. Johnston tries to get that puck and keep it in for Komoka. Coulter does at the blue line. Coulter goes back for Johnston. Johnston down low, McElwain. McElwain has Coulter in the slot, can't find him, so it goes to the corner. Back up high for Crocker. Crocker to Johnston. Top of the circle, Johnston across. McElwain holding, makes the move to get around one man. Now coming in, stopped by Walcari. It's around the boards. Crocker is going to be able to hold it in for Komoka. Crocker now to Johnston. Johnston looks to get it across to McElwain. Can't do that. Crocker can't hold it in, and it will squirt free down the ice. Crocker will pick it up. 20 seconds left. Gives it away. Here's Mazer shorthanded. Joe Mazer coming in. It gets sent back to Max Mulder. 13 seconds left in the penalty to Cooper. Here's a shot from Lalonde, trying to send it in deep. Tidgewell scoops it up. Tidgewell over to Coulter, off the boards. Chris Coulter picks it up. 8:39 now left. The penalty has expired. Kings 1 for 4 on the man advantage tonight. Ahead, Tidgewell's pass was cut off by Mazer, who then got hit. Coming in are the Lincolns. Down low, Cooper is going to play the puck out of the penalty box. Cooper into the slot. Mazer makes a move. Scores. Tie game. Joe Mazer has tied it up for St. Mary's with 8:20 left in this third period. Four. 8:21 left. Draw one by the Komoka Kings. Here's Matthew Goff. Goff gives it back to Will Lewis. Lewis across, looking for Johnson. Can't find him. Now Johnson chips it in. Here's Mulder. Mulder across Lalonde. Lalonde coming through. Played ahead. Kelleher deflects that into the corner. Here is Darius Manny. Manny looking to get it to Goff. Can't quite do that. Mulder sends it in deep. After it is Will Lewis. Lewis back for Goff. Goff in the corner. Puck comes out. Here are the Lincolns at the blue line. Mulder. Mulder now across one-timer. They score! St. Mary's takes the lead. A shot from the blue line that was deflected. And after two quick goals, The Lincolns are up 5-4. Draws one now. Here's St. Mary's in their own zone. It's Aitken. Aitken moving through. Sends it off the leg of Chris Coulter. Down low. After it, Lamoureux. Tidgewell the hit. Now pass out in front. Down low. Looking for it is Coulter. Down low. Here's a chance. Battling for possession there. McLeod and Coulter in there for Komoka. It'll come back to the blue line and squirt free. Monroe's got it. Tyrell Campbell on him. Campbell gets it ahead to Colin Holmes. Holmes is knocked off the puck. Now Campbell. McLeod. Down low, St. Mary's has got it. Passes Fandon. Campbell gets it to Alex McLeod. McLeod looks to get it back to him, but Monroe's on that puck. Here is Coulter. Coulter wrists it around in deep. Walkarius leaves it there for Aitken. Sean Aitken. 6:50 left in this third period. Aitken in neutral ice. Played ahead through the legs of McElwain. Caden Johnston's got it. Johnston went off his skate. Now down low. Here's Monroe in his own zone. Thomas Monroe on that puck for the Lincolns. Monroe flipped into the air. Johnston cuts it off. Johnston battles Lamoureux by the St. Mary's bench. Yearwood can't find it. Now a deflection. McElwain trying to get there. Couldn't do it. Van den Brink plays it ahead. Here is Lamoureux on the right side. Lamoureux deflection there. Johnston to Carter McElwain. McElwain coming in. Unloads. That was blocked. Rebound. Johnston tries to get on it. Can't do that. Here comes Dare the other way. Jordan Dare moving through. He shoots just wide. Emsley watches it come by. Chance down low. They look to find it to the Lincolns. Now Schnitker back down low. Here's Lamoureux. Taken down by Yearwood. Carter McElwain's on that puck. McElwain, backhand pass to Johnson, who goes and looks for Manny. Can't find him. Down low it goes. And on it is Chris Crocker. 5:43 left in this third period. Crocker. Ahead now. Johnston. Throws that one towards the net, but it's blocked on the way by Ethan Coops. Looking for it is Yearwood. Can't find it. Schnitker the other way. Schnitker to Ferreira. Ferreira coming in. Shot gloved by Emsley, who holds on for a face-off to follow. Five for St. Mary's. Kings have 5 minutes and 22 seconds to try and tie things up. Face-off will be taken by Ewan Johnson. He's with Jackson McElwain and Matthew Goff. Draw one by St. Mary's back at the blue line. Lalonde, the shot stopped by Emsley, who holds on. Draw one by St. Mary's. Here's a shot that just goes wide. After it now is Matthew Goff. Can't quite get there. Ferreira will send it in. Bouncing puck. Emsley's able to turn it aside. Here's Will Lewis. Lewis ahead, trying to spring Jackson McElwain, who dives. Couldn't get to the puck. Icing called against Komoka. .505 left in this third period. St. Mary's leads 5-4. Shots are 40-28 in favor of Komoka. We haven't seen Austin Connors in a while for the Kings. Johnson against Kelleher in the faceoff dot. Draw one by St. Mary's. Pancino now in the corner, gets taken down by Will Lewis, and that's going to be a penalty against Komoka. Lewis shaking his head. It's going to be a cross check, and the Kings are going to have to try and kill off a penalty here while looking to mount a comeback in the final 5 minutes of this hockey game. Face-off. Won there by St. Mary's. Van den Brink battles with Colin Holmes. Holmes tries to get it out. Pressuring Lamoureux. Van den Brink across. Now here's a chance. Pass out in front. Cut off by Chris Crocker. Looking to get it out of the Kings. They do. Here is Morey in his own zone. McLeod looks to pressure. Now Van den Brink picks the puck up. Noah Vandenbrink ahead. Ethan Lamoureux. Lamoureux across. McLeod off his skate. Lamoureux carries the puck in. Goes to Morey. Morey fanned on that passing attempt. Kings will clear it. Pressuring is Colin Holmes. Monroe off the boards, and now it's scooped up by the Kings. Here's McLeod. McLeod off the glass and sent ahead. Hit the referee, I believe. Holmes in there trying to find the puck. We've got a whistle on the play. Offside of the Lincolns. .4:13 left in this third period. A minute 14 left in the penalty to Will Lewis. Carter McElwain, Nick Yearwood in there as the penalty killing forwards for Komoka. Joe Mazer will take the draw for the Lincolns. He wins it back to Eric Lalonde. Lalonde goes to Kobe Ferreira. Ferreira has McElwain on him, and he sends it in deep. Manny around the boards looking for it now. That's a whistle on the play. Not sure what for, but it stopped the Kings from getting a break on Bryce Walkarius. Draw one by Komoka. Yearwood will send it down, and Walkarius will leave it there for Eric Lalonde. Lalonde behind the net has that puck for the Lincolns. In his own zone. Pass sent ahead. McElwain tries to find it. Can't quite do that. The puck is on the stick of Lalonde again. Lalonde coming in. Crocker looks to keep him to the outside. Lalonde spins off. 38 seconds left in the penalty to Lewis. Now down low, here is Mazer. Mazer back up high, Cooper. Ryan Cooper to Joe Mazer. Looking for it. Yearwood tries to clear the zone, couldn't do that. Lalonde with the puck. Goes to Mazer. Mazer now down low in the corner. Joe Mazer has Crocker on him. Up high, Lalonde. Lalonde back for Mazer. Carter McElwain's got it, looking to get it out, and can't quite do that. Chipped ahead by Nick Yearwood. He's going to race for that puck. He's going to win that race. Yearwood coming in on Walkarius. Yearwood with one hand on the stick. A penalty coming up against the Lincolns, as Yearwood was unable to play the puck. 3 seconds left in the penalty to Will Lewis. The Kings are going to get a power play chance here as Lalonde heads to the penalty box. Lalonde in the box for 2 minutes. Lewis comes out in 3 seconds. Kings will have a minute 57 of power play time. Kings are going to call a timeout here and look to draw up a play. Caden Johnston, Matthew Goff, Chris Crocker, Carter McElwain, the unit out there for Komoka. Kings need a goal. That's it. Kings will have to start with 4 guys on this power play, just as a reminder, though they had 5 on the ice. I'm not sure why that was. Unless Michael Emsley's headed to the bench, but there are 3 seconds left in the penalty to Lewis. So Caden Johnson will head off for 3 seconds and then come back on. 3:01 left, 3:02, pardon me. Some issues with the clock here at the Wellness Center. Carter McElwain will take the face-off. Draw one by McElwain, goes back to Crocker. Crocker holding the line, moving in. Crocker spins off, has Johnson off the bench. Johnston back for Crocker. A lot of pressure from this Lincoln's penalty kill. Crocker along the left side, now down low, McElwain. McElwain spins off, looks to get a pass to Johnston. Johnston looks for Crocker, holds the line just barely, gets it across to Yearwood. Yearwood, 2 guys on him. Nick Yearwood comes free with the puck. Yearwood, Crocker, shot! Stopped on the way. Yearwood looking for it, trying to jam it home. Walkarius covers up and will hold on for a face-off. 2:27 left in this third period. Carter McElwain will take the face-off for Komoka. Draw one by McElwain, but one too hard. It'll squeak out. Crocker's got it in his own zone. Ferreira goes to pressure. Crocker behind the net. Stops up and waits. Here is Johnston. Johnston, Goff. Goff stops up. Top of the circle to Yearwood. Yearwood in, shooting, stopped by Walkarius. Rebound now. Goff picks the puck up. Goff goes to Johnston, top of the circle. Johnston down low, chance, they score! Tie game! Matthew Goff, power play goal! Deflects it home on Bryce Walkarius, and the Kings have tied it with 1:57 left in the third period. After leading for a long time in this hockey game, losing the lead, the Kings tie it up. What a moment, a power play goal for Komoka, and they'll look to build on that momentum. Draws one by St. Mary's, goes back, McElwain will go to pressure. Now a chance in front, McElwain down low, they score! Carter McElwain gives the Kings the lead. A bad bounce for St. Mary's, McElwain picked it up, jammed it home, Kings lead 6-5. You have to see it to believe it, but Komoka leads 6-5 right now with 1:49 left. Oh my, oh my. Draws one by the Lincolns, they go back, here's Monroe. Monroe now has that puck in his own zone. So McElwain has the go-ahead goal. That goes in deep to the Kings zone. This game is by no means over. At the blue line, Monroe holding. Walkarius not very deep in his net. That pass was cut off. Here comes Jackson McElwain looking to clear and does. St. Mary's gets on that puck. Pass across. Lincoln's carrying through. Now sent in deep. Walkarius to the bench. Manny around the boards. McElwain sends it out. Bouncing down the ice. That'll be an icing called against Komoka. Alex McLeod will chase after. No, icing waved off. St. Mary's in their own zone. It's Aitken. Aitken coming through. Makes a move. McElwain clears. That's Carter. And a whistle here on the play, with 40.1 seconds left. Face-off will be towards the Lincoln's side of the ice in the neutral zone. I believe timeout, actually, called by the St. Mary's Lincoln. So just as the Komoka Kings did to draw up a power play chance, the Lincolns have called a timeout. .40 seconds left in this chaotic game. Matthew Goff with the game-tying power play goal. Carter McElwain got a bounce off the boards and was able to tuck it past Bryce Walkarius to give the Kings a 6-5 lead, and that's why we are where we are right now. There is still game left to play. 40.3 seconds of it, in fact. And the Lincolns will look to use that time to try and tie this game back up and send it to overtime. Yearwood will shoot it in off the face-off, and around it goes. Monroe will play the puck. Thomas Monroe moving through. McElwain cuts it off. McElwain sends it towards the empty net, but that was blocked on the way. Goff trying to get there. McElwain flipped towards the goal, bouncing just wide. Icing against Komoka. McElwain nearly had it go into the empty net. 23.4 seconds left here on this Saturday night in Komoka. Yearwood will take the face-off against Mazur. Draw one by Yearwood, goes back down low, looking for Darius Manny. Manny lost his stick. Penalty coming up against St. Mary's. And now a scrum down low, looking for it as Manny. St. Mary's yet to touch the puck. And now we've got a whistle. Manny not happy there, as that will probably just about do it for St. Mary's chances in this hockey game. Though with what we've seen to this point, it's not a safe bet to write them off just yet. While Karius goes back to his crease, 11.3 left in this third period. Mike Riatti calls Matthew Goff over to the bench. Johnston, Tidgewell, Coulter, McElwain, Yearwood, Kings are opting to go with two defensemen on this top power play unit, just in case the Lincolns start a rush the other way. Draw one by Mazur. Mazur to Monroe. Now St. Mary's looks to clear. Played by a high stick. Now St. Mary's coming in. Here's Mazur. Mazur offside at the Kings blue line. Tyler Middleton was on it like a hawk at the Kings line. 3 seconds, well 2.8 to be precise, left in this hockey game. Draw one by Komoka. Yearwood sends it down. Kings win! The Kings, who led 1-0 after the first, then took the lead again in the second, extended it to St. Mary's, tied it up eventually. They then took the lead on a goal from the blue line that, if you ask Komoka, they'd love to have it back, but could not. Boy, oh boy, what a game. The Kings come out on top thanks to 2 goals from Caden Johnston, a goal and an assist from Carter McElwain. Alex McLeod scored his first in the GOJHL. Matthew Goff had a big game-tying power play goal, and that just about does it for this one. For the first time since October 2019, the Komoka Kings have defeated the St. Mary's Lincolns, and I'm sure for them it feels good. A hard-fought game, a fight in there from Matthew Ballack, a few questionable calls on both sides that both teams didn't necessarily agree with, but the Kings, they come out on top with a 6-5 victory. The Kings are back in action tomorrow afternoon in Chatham as they take on the Chatham Maroons. They'll be right here once again next Saturday against the Leamington Flyers. They play the LaSalle Vipers between those 2 games next Wednesday, so we encourage you to follow the Kings on the road. They've now won 6 in a row. They'll look to make it 7 tomorrow afternoon in Chatham. We appreciate you joining us, whether that was on Hockey TV or YouTube. My name is Dylan Baker. We'll talk to you again.